And this was actually quite difficult in terms of getting their dog tags, okay, because they are quite close together in a very small room. But what you can do is trank one of them in the head, okay, preferably the one that's further away. I mean, here I don't care, I'm just tranking both of them because I've already got their dog tags. But you can trank that one there, the second one, and then just stick up this one. Alright? And the good thing is, you can actually wake up the guards from when they're sleeping like this in the tranquilized state, okay? You don't have to wait for them like 5-10 minutes for them to actually get up. You can pull out your cooling spray, spray them, and they will get up within a couple, like 5 seconds. It's awesome. Alright, so that's a really cool way of, if you're in tricky situations where you want to get guards dog tags, but they're really close together like that. Trank one of them. It's safe because the other guard won't freak out and call for help. Worst case, he'll just kick his mate and wake him up. So you're safe from guards calling from backup in that way. If you were just to kill him, the guard would freak out, see a dead body, and call for backup. All right. So yeah, that's a pretty cool thing I found out. Spraying tranquilized guards with the cooling spray that wakes them up. It's fucking awesome. Okay. Normally I would have been sitting there for like 5 minutes waiting for that guard to wake up, which is just fucking nightmare, okay? Don't do that shit. Alright, so here we are at the sniping area that I kept talking about previously, where we've got to protect Emma. Put on your thermal goggles, okay? Take care of those mines straight off the bat, alright? And this guard, there'll be one on the top level of this strut, kill him. Don't worry about ammo, you have unlimited ammo here, alright? And there'll be these ciphers here as well. The ciphers do the most damage to Emma, so you want to make sure you take care of them, alright? Another guard on the second strut, will take care of him. I'm out of pentazamine, I'm fucking all over the place here. Alright, now just clear my ammo, because what I want to do is, as you can see, I just collected some more. And the ammo will always spawn on this location that I'm standing, okay? So I will never have to move from here again in order to get ammo, okay? I will have infinite ammo. As the ammo's spawning, I just keep getting it, okay? Careful here, 3 guards will spawn when Emma's getting close to this strut. 2 on the bottom level, 1 on the top. Total of 3 guards. Take care of them as quick as possible, okay? And there's another cipher, we'll take care of that. Another one. Alright. Fucking hell, another one. Take care of that. They're fucking everywhere. I'm out of pentazamine, okay? But, I don't really give a shit. You can tell I'm just shooting like crazy with the sniper rifle. And go over here now. This is your opportunity to take care of the other mines, which are on the right hand side past the second strut towards the third strut. There will be a lot of mines here, okay? A bit harder to shoot because they're further away. Alright, but make sure you use the pentazamine here. It's it's near impossible to take care of them without using it, okay? And that one. And the reason I went over here is because of that mine specifically, okay? You saw that only half of it was sticking out, and if I was to stand where I was, okay, on top of that ammo pile there, and take care of those mines, that mine that was sort of partially obscured by that pillar, I would not have been able to see it at all, okay? My first time playing through this on Extreme, I did not know that mine was there. Emma fucking just suddenly died, and it's really close to the end, okay? It's only like a few more steps toward the third strut, and she's there. And then she died, and I was like, fuck off, you kidding me? So that's how I figured out there was like a mine partially hidden there, okay, by that pillar. And you need to go in that location where I did, okay? Just towards the left where I'm standing now, and you'll be able to get a clear shot of it, okay? You can sort of see it just sticking out behind the pillar. And you'll notice I'm also just shooting randomly at the air sometimes. The reason I'm doing that is to empty the clip completely, okay? I don't want to be in a situation where guards start shooting her or a cipher starts shooting her and I fire 1 or 2 bullets and then I have to fucking reload, okay? That is the worst thing that can happen here, okay? So whenever I've got a bit of downtime here, I always make sure I just empty the clip and I've got a full clip. Alright, so I can just go gun crazy like I am now, alright? One guard on the top, two on the bottom, same shit, alright? Same as the first strut. Be careful of that, okay? They can take away a fair bit of her health. And also that cipher there will come straight away, okay? Always. So 3 guards in that strut there where I'm looking at now, and a cipher directly to the left of her. Another guard as well. That might have been the same guard, I'm not sure, but yeah. I just picked up some Phantasmine there as well. Empty my sniper clip. Perfect, I'm standing on the ammo location, spawn point. Another cipher, we will take care of that. I've got 4 Phantasmine tablets. That's plenty, okay. And yep, another cipher. And as I was saying before, this is the second location where you use the directional microphone to hear Johnny the Soldier talk some more shit. So basically, when do you use it? Well, when Emma gets behind the second strut here, okay? So pretty much almost now, a few more seconds when she walks forward a bit more. I don't do it, okay? But I've already got that achievement, okay? But if you want to go ahead and do that and get that achievement, this is the time to do it. Alright? It's a pretty funny conversation as well. I actually enjoyed it first couple of times I did it. I think I tried to do it, but the reason is because of this fucking guard, okay? And I didn't want to equip Phantasmine just for this one guard, so you're seeing me swaying all over the place with the rifle, okay? It takes way too many shots. And I think I try and do it here, but she's already gone past, okay? As you can see, she's already come out from behind there. So you've got to do it when she first goes behind the strut, okay? And then you'll get that conversation with Johnny, and the achievement will unlock at the completion of the conversation. A few more ciphers over here. And you'll get a call from Snake, who will suddenly appear in a sniping position close to Emma. Okay, he'll provide some covering fire. Honestly, I haven't noticed him do anything. He's just over there on the 3rd strut, okay? Yeah, he doesn't do anything, okay? On extreme, he does fuck all. Another cipher there. On the easier difficulties, like very easy and normal, I think he appears pretty much at the start, or at least a quarter to a midway through this section. Whereas on extreme difficulty, he only appears right at the end, you know, when nothing's fucking happening. And Emma's almost towards him anyway, so I don't know what the point is anyway, but, you know, that's just what happens. And this is actually the point where Emma died by that obscured mine the first time I did this on extreme. I was fucking raging like crazy, okay, so make sure you did what I did before and get in that proper position so you can see that mine. And there's Vamp, he's got a hostage. Equip some Phantasmine. Try and go for his headshots, okay? He takes a lot of shots, alright? It's just insane. I don't know how someone can withstand so many headshots from a fucking rifle. It's ridiculous. Alright. So I was doing pretty good up until this point, and then I just couldn't. Oops, sorry Emma. Wrong person. That was pretty close as well. I almost killed Emma there. But it doesn't really matter if you fail on that point. I mean, it's a checkpoint there, okay? So you can just keep trying to kill Vamp over and over. You know, you don't need to do that entire sniping section covering Emma over and over. So it's pretty easy, it's all good. And here we are pretty much at the end of the game now. Alright. It's gonna be a lot of running now. As you can see, we've got the timer, so under a bit of time pressure. No big deal, we'll make it easy. Alright. Even if you don't, you'll just get the checkpoint here again. Alright, so we've come out now in the E strut parcel room. This is where that final guard is. If you remember, I talked about it previously. You know, when you first come into this room, there's 3 guards. There are actually 4. The 4th guard here is listening to some headphones. Pretty cool. but you can get this guy's dog tag, okay? He's a unique guard that will only spawn at this point in the game here, alright? In the E-strut parcel room. So if you're going for the dog tags, make sure you get him, okay? We're at that fucked up bridge again as well, alright? Throw the chaff grenade. We're just trying to make our way towards the Shell 2 core, or Shell 1 core, sorry. Down to the basement 2 level, where we meet up with Snake, Otacon, and Emma. And I throw another one here as well because the ground, as you can see, if I was just to run, I'd fucking fall through and die, okay? The reason I threw that second chaff grenade just then is because if I didn't, you know, as you can see on the top right corner, the bar would have been depleted, you know, before I made it across, and all these ciphers would have seen me, causing them to shoot me, and I would have slipped down and died, okay? So throwing that second chaff grenade is imperative, alright? And you should have a lot anyway. You always get plentiful supply of these chaff grenades. Worst case, you haven't got any, just shoot them, okay? No big deal. Here, there's no enemies left. I'm not sure why I even bother equipping the BDU outfit anyway. I don't have the balaclava, so it's pointless. But there's no enemies, okay? Oh, a lot of bugs there though. Straight in the elevator, and that is it, okay? And we'll go down and meet up with Snake, Emma, and Otacon. For a shitload of cutscenes as well. This is pretty much towards the end of the game where the cutscenes just became out of control, you know, like very, very lengthy. That's funny there, that cutscene. Otacon wails like a baby. But yeah, this has some really lengthy cutscenes, okay, especially towards the end of this game here. And there were quite a number of times when I was playing, you know, and my controller would just cut out, as in shut off, and it would say please reconnect controller or whatever. Jack? And that was due to the fact that the cutscenes go for so fucking long, you know, like 15 minutes of idle time, and the controller just shuts off, and then you've got to put it, you know, move the stick again and get it back to where it was. But you know, I'm skipping them all here because I've already seen it. I know what's going on, sort of. Okay. If you can follow the events of this story, you know, my hat goes off to you, but maybe it is the fact that I haven't played the first one. That's probably what's fucked me up. I would really love to play the first one, okay, but
remember me, don't you?
You know, all these new HD collections they're bringing out, you know, not only this, even with the Silent Hill HD collection, also by Konami, which I have and have played and loved. I don't know why they include the first one, the first game, like Metal Gear Solid 1 for this collection, or Silent Hill 1 for the Silent Hill HD collection. I understand, but you know, maybe those games are way too old and the graphics are so fucked now that it's virtually impossible to HD, so to speak. I don't know, but I don't know, it would have been cool just to go back and play those games, see where it all started, get the original story and all that type of stuff. Could probably download them from the PS3 network. I don't have a PS3, so but you know, it wouldn't surprise me if you could, and that would be fucking cool. I'd probably even consider getting a PS3 just for that. You know, play the original Metal Gear Solid 1.
Olga,
so here we go. We are tied up now. And, you know, story-wise, events have taken a turn. Olga's apparently on your side now. And you're naked here. You don't have... you haven't got any clothes. You haven't got any items. Alright? So you just have to run around naked for a little bit, which is pretty cool, funny. Alright. The only item you get while you're naked is medicine, okay? I don't even know what it does, alright? I think medicine is when you catch a cold and you're sneezing, or if you know, in the tanker chapter with Snake, if you shoot a fire hydrant and you get covered by the extinguishant, you start sneezing, maybe the medicine would, you know, cancel the, you know, it would stop you from sneezing, basically. Honestly, I've never used it. I don't know what it does, but I'm guessing that is what it does, okay? there's never really been a situation where I've had to use it, so just another pointless item I guess in the game, like claymores and C4 that you'll never ever use. Alright, you're going to be getting a lot of these radio transmissions in this area, okay? A lot of them from the Colonel. Or is he the Colonel? We don't know. Is this real or is it not? Story. Metal Gear Solid 2 story. Fucking confusing as shit. So we just easily run around here surpassing all the enemies. Alright. There's some more medicine up there. We don't need it. You can only carry one at a time. Go up here. Radio transmission with the Colonel. And I'm not going to listen to any more. Alright, go across this bridge. Halfway there will be a security camera directly in front of you and a guard to the left. Alright, when this guard turns back around and the security camera has stopped focusing where you are, then you can go through. Okay, so I'm going to wait for the camera to look away and run across. Alright, that guard will start patrolling to the right, and you can easily just you can teabag, cartwheel him and go through. Alright, Arsenal gear, ascending colon. Now here is just a lot of bullshit, okay? I don't like this part of the game where you have to just constantly answer these fucking radio transmissions. You can't actually go anywhere here. You're stuck in this long corridor. The door ahead of me is locked, but you have to progress. You have to actually answer all these radio transmissions and listen to them, okay? Because Rose will eventually call you on the radio, and once she does that, then the game will go into like a cutscene and progress past this room, okay? But for the meantime, we're actually stuck in here. We cannot do anything. We're naked. We're holding our balls, running backwards and forwards. I've still got my orange tinted glasses on though, which is cool. But there's nothing I can do, you know. This door up here is locked as well, as you can see. It takes about 10 of these transmission calls, roughly, before Rose will call you. So you've just got to keep doing this shit, waiting it out, okay? Very annoying. Teabag. And once Rose calls you, we'll meet up with Snake. He will give you all your gear back, okay? So, you know, you don't need to worry about your gear being lost and that you'll never get it back. You will. Everything, okay? Every weapon that you have and every item that you have will be returned to you. And if you remember, at the very beginning of this game, on the plant chapter, I got a shaver at the very, very start when we first entered the lower level of Strut A. Okay, there was a shaver there. I think I picked it up, but I'm not sure. But when you meet up with Snake here, you can actually give him the shaver, and he'll use it. And for the remainder of the game, you know, in cutscenes and all that, and when you're with him, he'll actually be clean shaven. I don't know, just a cool little gimmick they threw in there. But for some reason, when I go to check my items, it's not there. Maybe he uses it already. I'm not sure. Maybe he just takes it from you and shaves. We'll have a look. But because I'm skipping all the cutscenes, I don't think I'm going to get the chance to actually see that. But, you know, just something you can do. Fucking hell, this should be it. Come on. Yeah, this is going to be it. Fuck off! Colonel, fuck off! Just running around in circles, going crazy.
You got.
Fucking hell. Alright. I'll just use this time to talk about the Tengu room, which is coming up next, okay?
Jack?
This Tengu room is, dare I say it, impossible to complete via normal means, okay? I could not pass this at all, no matter how hard I tried, okay? I had to actually look up a YouTube guide on how to complete it.
Stick up.
And you'll see how I do that when we get up to it. Here, we've got Snake, we've got all our shit back, and as I'm going through my items here, I'm trying to find the shaver. But I think he's already used it. I'm not sure. I'm guessing that he has. Okay, because I don't have it. But what you can do is you can just punch him, melee him, until he gets knocked unconscious.
Kid.
Fuck, he got me there, bastard. Alright, what this does is it allows you to get the final dog tag in the game, okay, in this plant chapter. And once you do that, you know, pick his body up and drop him, he will drop a dog tag, okay? So the ascending colon here, this is where you get the last dog tag from Snake, okay? You have to actually punch him unconscious. He will chase you down and try and hit you. Okay, he gets pissed off, but if he misses, he will stop attacking you, alright? So we've got the sword now, which is awesome. We will be using that for the second Tengu fight, okay? There is 2 Tengu fights. The first one is fucked, but very easy if you utilize the method I show you here. And it's on a lot of YouTube videos as well. Like I said, I had to actually look up a guide on YouTube how to get past this, because I found it near fucking impossible to do via normal means, alright? Basically it involves spraying the Tengus with cooling spray, alright? Who would have thought to ever spray one with cooling spray is fucking
Snake.
beyond me, but that's what you need to do, okay? And it works because a lot of them will have blades like yourself, and you can't shoot them because they just deflect all the bullets with the blades, alright? So the cooling spray sort of staggers them, stuns them, and then you can follow up with a couple of gunshots and they'll go down. But for here, all you're going to want to do is just crouch behind this cover and pop. They are never going to hit you, okay? There's never been a time here in this section where I've been hit. As you can see, I'm not even ducking behind cover because they will never hit you. I'm not sure why. Maybe they're aiming at Snake, I don't know. Or maybe they're just terrible aims, but they will never hit you, okay? If you're running low, Snake will usually drop ammo for your SOCOM like so. Worst case, you can use the trank rounds, okay? And they will not go to sleep upon using the trank rounds. They will die, which is cool as well, okay? So as you can see, these guys have got swords and they're deflecting bullets. With enough shots though, you can actually kill them, but they do take a fair bit as opposed to these ones just with the machine guns, assault rifles. So as you can see, it's all pretty simple here, alright?
We're going in.
I'm just crouching behind here, and what am I doing? I mustn't have a lot of ammo left. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so just crouching behind these pillars, taking shots at them, and once it's clear, you know, there's no more enemies, then I'll progress through. I think there is one more enemy ahead though, and I switch out to the M9 now because I've got a lot of bullets for it. So get behind here, you'll need to spawn them, and to spawn them you got to run forward a bit, come straight back, okay, behind the pillar. And same thing again, alright, but here I'm using the trank rounds just because I want to save a bit of SOCOM ammo. Alright, as you can see, they go down in one shot and they disappear, okay? They do not go to sleep like normal guards. The trank rounds kill them outright, which is good. Alright, so it's all been relatively easy up to here. Oh, there's one more over here, take care of him.
You want to be left behind.
There we go. Alright, now this is where it gets tricky, okay? If you just run ahead and, for example, equip your blade and start going fucking crazy, you might survive, but Snake gets overwhelmed, okay? So what you're going to want to do is strangle him and then tranquilize him, okay? Shoot him with your M9. He needs to be unconscious with this part. If he is alive, he will become overwhelmed by the enemies and be killed within seconds, okay? On very easy, normal, and even hard, he's pretty hardcore, Snake, you know, he goes crazy against these Tengus. He tears it up, he machine guns the shit out of them. But on extreme, he gets overwhelmed, okay? He's not good at all. Alright, so he's tranquilized. I'm going to leave him right there. And I'm going to spawn the fight, run forward a bit, come straight back into the corner here, crouch, and have cooling spray equipped. The Tengus will come near you, 1 or 2 at a time, and when they do so, you just spray them with the cooling spray like that. That disorients them. Shoot them 3 times, 3 bullets with the M4 exactly, and they will die. Might even be 2 bullets, I'm not sure, but I just do 3 for good measure, okay? Also, you need to be aware of snake situation at all times. Alright, I'll just quickly kill this Tengu first. As you can see, he's only got 1 Z coming out of his head, so I quickly trank him again, shoot another trank in him, and that should give him 2 Zs. Yep, as you can see on the bottom left there, he's nice and sound asleep, okay? You don't want him waking up, okay, because he'll just run off and get killed. So whenever you see that he's just got 1 Z left, alright, make sure that you pull out the M9 and fire a trank round into him. Wherever, it doesn't matter, head, body, leg, arm, it's all good, okay? And this is it. I mean, this is all you do, just sit here with the cooling spray and just spray them and just take them out one at a time. There are Tengus to the left of me with machine guns shooting. They will never ever ever come out of that position. They'll just sit there shooting. Alright? So you don't need to worry about them. It's only when you've completely killed all these Tengus with the swords, they will stop spawning at some point, okay? And you'll sit here and then you'll have nothing, like no more will come to you. That is your indication to progress, okay, and take care of the ones with machine guns. There are 4 of them exactly with the machine guns firing bullets at you. Alright? But at this stage we don't need to worry about them. They will never hit you. It is just these blade wielding Tengus that are your priority. I have no idea who ever came up with this strategy, but it's fucking phenomenal, okay? I would never ever have thought to trank Snake, sit in this corner with cooling spray and do this, okay? It's insane. Like I said, I had to look up a guide on the internet on how to complete this, because previous attempts were proving very fatal for me. I tried a lot of things, running in with the sword, which is what I did for previous difficulties. Even on hard I did that, ran around with the sword. The good thing about the sword is you can, if you hold left bumper, you can sort of do what the Tengus are doing. It's a block move and you can actually run around while blocking as well, which is cool. And you'll actually deflect a few bullets, so it's awesome for that, okay? Now one thing here which I haven't done but I probably should have is equip the body armor, okay? I will definitely equip it for the next Tengu fight coming up directly after this, but I really should have done it for this fight, but I don't think I bothered because I knew I was never going to get hit really, okay? You can do this whole area, the first Tengu fight, without taking any damage. I don't think I have taken any damage at all. I think maybe at the start when I was just getting behind cover I initially took a bullet or something, but that was it. And I've still got 2 rations as well, but I don't actually end up using any of them, okay? From here on end, it's not too hard. You can do this without taking any damage. And if you're playing on European Extreme, you won't even have any rations anyway, so this is good practice if you really want to do a European Extreme run. And if you complete this on Extreme without using any rations, you're sweet to go through European Extreme, okay? You'll have no problems with it whatsoever. Alright, fuck, this has got to be coming towards the end now. The amount of Tengus there are is just fucking absurd, okay? They just keep fucking coming. But we've really got to be coming towards the end. This is just fucked now. God, they're still there. Shoot Snake again with an M9 round. Oh, it's just fucking bullshit, isn't it? Tranking Snake. Fuck, I'm surprised they're not shooting him, to be honest. M9. I think if you're worried about ammo, you can switch out to the AK-74U and use that, okay? We're not going to be using guns anymore after this, okay? It's just going to be the blade, okay, the sword for the next Tengu fight, and for the Metal Gear fight after that, we'll be using the Stinger missiles, and then for the fight against Solidus Snake, the final boss, we'll also be using the sword for him, okay? So, you know, you don't really need to worry about conserving ammo here. Go batshit crazy with it on this fight, because you will not be using guns anymore after this fight, alright? And I think that could be... no, there's another one. Oh wait, he's one with a gun. I think that's it. Yep, that looks like it's it. All the sword Tengus have stopped spawning. So I'm going to equip the trank. Just trank him one more time just to be safe. A couple more times. Alright, I'm going to run forward, duck quickly. Fuck, I got hit. I knew that was going to happen. Alright, and pop up and just kill these guys. You'll never get hit here, okay? You can go ahead and shoot them. You don't need to hide, you know, take pot shots. You can just freely stand up and take care of them, alright? Ran out of SOCOM bullets, so I'm using the trank gun now, M9. Go to the right a little bit, there'll be one directly above you. There he is. Take care of him. Sorry, I think there was 5 machine gun Tengus here. I think I just killed 3 of them already directly in front of me, and there's 2 up here, that one up there, which I already killed, and 1 here. So that should be about 5 Tengus in total, with the guns shooting at you, right? I can just see his elbow sticking out, but it's not good enough. I think I need to go a bit more to the right. And... oh, there you go, he got tranked anyway. And that is it, okay? Look on the top right, your radar disappears and you go through the door. So there you go, that is the first Tengu fight.
Raiden?
Alright. Use that method, you will not get hit at all, okay? Same for European Extreme. Very, very simple. For the second Tengu fight here, we're going to be entering a room. And some will have swords, some will have submachine guns. Equip the blade. This is the best method that I could discover for getting through this area. Okay, I do it my first go. Very, very easy. Don't forget to equip the body armor. That is fucking essential here, okay? It allows you to take a lot more damage. As you can see, my health is on red, indicating that I'm bleeding. And what you can do is, you can run back into the room where you came from, okay? This is really cool, because you can just crouch here and stop the bleeding and regain your health until you get blue again. You don't want to sit there for the whole fight, because you need to come out and help Snake. You know, if he dies, it's also game over as well. So the both of you do need to survive for this fight. But this is really it, you know. The ones with submachine guns, they will barely take any damage off you. It's more the Tengus wielding the swords, okay? If you get close... oh shit, this one ran in here, bastard. If you get close to the Tengus with the swords, alright, and you miss the first swipe against them, they tend to follow up with like a kick move, which sends you staggering back, or even a swipe with the sword of their own. That takes the most damage off you. You know, the bullet submachine gun Tengus, they don't really take too much damage, alright? But, yeah, see, as you can see, I got kick there. That does the most damage, alright? So I'm on red health, run back to the room, crouch, regain health back to blue. You don't need any more... oh, fucking hell, what am I doing? Fucking hopeless. Just crouching here, oh my god. But as you can see, you know, because I've got the body armor equipped, I'm really not taking that much damage at all. If I didn't have it equipped, that attack would probably kill me outright. Alright? So it is very important that you have the body armor equipped for this fight. Okay, failure to do so will make this unnecessarily harder than it needs to be. Snake is also on pretty low health as well, but I don't know, I find as you get more along into this fight, it becomes easier. You sort of get into a rhythm, you know, especially when Snake starts taking care of them like crazy. You know, you can sort of just focus on one side, Snake focus on the other side. But you'll just see me running left and right, doing, you know, just taking care of anything. But basically what I'm trying to say is, you know, just take care of the Tengus opposite to the one Snake is taken care of, okay? You don't want to go up ahead and, you know, slash a Tengu that's close to Snake and actually accidentally hit him instead. Bad idea, alright? First time I tried to do this, you know, I didn't think the sword would be that effective on extreme difficulty, mainly because the previous Tengu fight was fucking horrible, so I thought this one was going to be equally as horrible. So what I did was sort of back behind me in that room where you seen me crouching to regain health, okay, back here. I sort of just sat pretty much here at the doorway, looking out towards all the action, and had my M4 equipped, just shooting like crazy, with the auto aim function, you know, holding left bumper. That didn't prove to be a very wise idea, because a lot of the time when I was auto aiming, for example, if Snake was in the middle of two Tengus, you know, and I was just holding the button to shoot, you know, he would auto aim on one of the other ones, and as it was moving to aim on that person, he'd actually shoot Snake a couple of shots, okay? So it ended up, when I was doing that I was actually killing Snake a lot of the time, alright? So don't bother doing that. That is a really bad method for getting through this section, and you can only really do that if you've got the infinite ammo wig equipped, okay, the brown wig. Otherwise you're just going to run out of ammo in like, you know, a minute. It's just going to be bullshit. So, you know, just do what I'm doing here. Really easy, running around, just slash them. You'll get into a rhythm. Make sure as you're running around, hold the left bumper, okay? Just in case, you know, a Tengu decides to shoot you, you will deflect the bullet and not take any damage. But that is it. Very, very easy. Easier than the previous Tengu fight, that's for sure.